Doggo came back to the house carrying
Doggo come back to the
a
house,
very heavy bucket of water.
carrying the very heavy bucket of water.
He put it on the floor in the kitchen
He put it on the floor in the kitchen
and went, phew.
and went in the kitchen and went, phew.
Then he saw something on the chair.
Then he saw something on the chair.
It was round, red, and very, very pretty.
It was round, red, and very, very pretty.
This must be something very nice,
This must be something very nice,
Doggo.
thought Doggo.
In fact, it looks very tasty.
In fact, it looked very tasty.
Because it looked so tasty and so pretty,
Because it looked so tasty and so pretty,
Doggo thought it must have been put there for him.
Doggo thought this must been put there for him.
And if it was put there for him,
And if it was put there for him,
then he should eat it.
then he should eat it.
So Doggo picked up the round, red thing and took a big bite.
So Doggo picked up the round red thing and took a big bite of it.
Into it.
Bite out of it.
Wasn't tasty. In fact,
But tomar uma água aqui rapidão aqui. Agora que eu percebi que o ventilador tá batendo bem direto no microfone, provavelmente o vídeo tá só chiado, né? Mas é isso. Vai ter que postar desse jeito, se ele tiver ficado muito ruim. Mas bora continuar.
tasted very.
But was tasty. But it wasn't tasty. In fact, it tasted very, very bad.
Very bad. Doggo spat it out and
Doggo spat it out
started coughing.
and started coughing.
His mouth was full of bubbles,
His mouth was full of bubbles,
and they tasted horrible.
and they tasted horrible.
Just then, Kitty came back into the kitchen.
Just then, Kitty came back into the kitchen.
She saw Doggo spitting and coughing,
She saw Doggo spitting and coughing
and
asking him,
Doggo, are you okay?
Doggo, are you okay?
You're spitting bubbles
And asking him, Doggo, are you okay?
everywhere.
You're spitting bubbles everywhere. Are you
Are
sick?
you sick? No, I'm not sick, Doggo
No, I'm not sick, Doggo said,
said between coughs.
between cough.
I found this red thing here,
I found this red thing here, and
and I thought it looked very tasty.
I thought it would look very tasty.
It looked like a piece of cheese,
It looked like a piece of cheese,
or maybe some sweets.
or maybe some sweets.
So I decided to eat it,
So I decided to eat it,
but now it tastes horrible.
but it tastes horrible.
And now I can't stop coughing up
And now I can't stop coughing
bubbles.
up the bubbles.
Doggo, you're very silly, said
Doggo, you are very silly,
Kitty.
silly
That
kitty.
wasn't food,
That wasn't food.
it was a bar of soap.
It was a bar of soap.
And soap is for washing,
It was a bar of soap, and soap is for washing,
not for eating.
not for eating.
Well, that explains why it tastes so bad, said
Well, that's explaining why it tastes so bad,
Doggo.
say Doggo.
But I don't understand.
But I don't understand.
Why make a bar of soap look so tasty?
Why make a bar of soap look so tasty?
It just makes you want to eat it.
It just make you want to eat it.
I don't know, said Kitty.
I don't know, say Kitty.
But anyway, I'm going to get out another bar of soap.
But anyway, I'm going to get out another bar of soap.
And you must promise not to eat this one.
And you must promise not to eat this one.
Go and drink some water to wash those bubbles out of your mouth.
Go and drink some water to wash those bubbles out of your mouth.
After Doggo did that, and Kitty found the washing board,
After Doggo did that, and Kitty found the washing board,
they were all ready to do their laundry.
they were all ready to do the laundry. Except one thing was missing.
Except one thing was missing. Wait, said Doggo.
Wait, said Doggo.
We don't have a brush.
We don't have a brush.
How can we do our laundry without a brush?
How can we do our laundry without a brush?
I didn't think of that, said Kitty.
I didn't think of that, said Kitty.
You're right. Without
You're right.
a brush, we won't be able to rub our clothes on the washing board.
Without a brush, we won't be able to rub our clothes.
If we
In the clothes on the washing board.
can't rub our clothes, we won't be able to get the dirt
If we can't rub our clothes.
out of them.
If we can't rub out clothes, we want to be able to get the dirt out of them.
Said Doggo. They sat down and thought for a while.
They sat down and thought for a while. Then Kitty jumped in the air.
Then Kitty jumped in the air.
In the air.
Doggo, I have an idea.
Doggo, I have an idea.
Brushes have long, thick hair.
Brushes have long, thick hair.
You also have long, thick hair.
You also have long, thick hair.
We can use you as the brush.
We can use you as the brush.
Good idea, said Doggo.
Good idea, said Doggo.
So Kitty sat down with the washing board, the bucket of
So Kitty sat down with the washing board,
water, and Doggo in front of her.
the bucket of water, and Doggo in front of her.
She put a piece of dirty clothing on.
She put a piece of dirty clothing on the washing board.
Then she dipped the
Gente, eu não tô acostumado a falar, então vocês estão vendo que minha voz tá ficando rouca, né? Porque eu já tô falando, eu acho, há mais de 10 minutos. Eu vou, vou tentar concluir o vídeo e tudo mais, mas eu não garanto que eu vou chegar até o final dessa leitura hoje. E de toda forma, eu já pretendia dividir o vídeo em 2 partes. Então, é isso. Mas eu vou seguir aqui, até onde der. Se eu não conseguir finalizar hoje, fica pra uma próxima aí. De toda forma, vocês vão... Provavelmente o vídeo vai estar dividido em parte 1 e parte 2, então é diferente. Mas bora lá. Ai.
So in the bucket of water,
She put a piece of dirty clothes on the washing board. Then she dipped the soap in the bucket of water and
rubbed it on the clothing until it made lots and lots of bubbles.
rubbed it on the clothing until making a lot of bubbles.
Then she picked up Doggo
Then she picked up Doggo
and rubbed him quickly against the clothing.
and rubbed him quickly again on the clothing.
Afterwards, they had a pile
Afterwards, they had a pile of
clean,
wet clothes and very dirty,
and a very dirty, wet Doggo.
a very dirty, wet Doggo.
Both the clothes and Doggo were dripping water all
Both the clothes and Doggo were dripping water and all over the floor.
over the floor. But Kitty, said Doggo,
But Kitty, said Doggo,
we don't have a towel to dry the clothes with.
we don't have towel to dry the clothes with,
And I'm too wet to use again.
and I'm too wet to use again.
Said Kitty.
Said Kitty.
They sat down and thought for a while.
They sat down and thought for a while.
Doggo dripped more water on the floor.
Doggo dripped more water on the floor.
Then he jumped in the air.
Then he jumped in the air.
Kitty, I have an idea.
Kitty, I have an idea.
Towels have soft, thin hair.
Towels have soft, thin hair.
You also have soft, thin hair.
You also have soft, thin hair.
We can use you as a towel.
We can use you as a towel.
Good idea.
Good idea, said Kitty.
So Doggo sat down with the pile of clothes
So Doggo sat down with the piles
and Kitty in front of him.
and Kitty in front of him.
He picked up a piece of clothing,
He picked up a piece of clothing,
put it on the washing board,
put it on the washing board,
and rubbed Kitty all over it.
and rubbed Kitty all of it.
Afterwards,
Afterwards,
the pile of clean
pronúncia tá foda, viu? Mas fazer o que? Tô aprendendo. Esse vídeo aqui é pra aprender e pra falar também, então não me julguem.
dry
They had a pile of clean, dry
clothes,
clothes.
but Doggo was still very wet.
But Doggo was still very wet
Dripping water
and dripping water everywhere.
everywhere. And
And Kitty was very
very
dirty,
dirty,
so she
sneezed loudly.
sneezed loudly.
Achoo! Doggo, said Kitty,
Doggo, said Kitty,
imagine if an adult
imagine if an adult
saw us now. They would laugh at us for hours.
imagine if an adult saw us now.
We have done our
They would não sei pronunciar isso. Eu não sei pronunciar muita coisa, né? Mas they would, sei lá, loud at us for hours. We have done our laundry. Vou repetir espaço, velho.
laundry, but now we need to wash ourselves.
But now we need to wash ourselves.
Okay then, Kitty. I will wash you first, and then you will wash me.
Okay, then Kitty. I will wash you first, and you will wash me. Okay?
Okay? So Kitty climbed onto the washing board,
So Kitty climbed onto the washing board,
and Doggo started rubbing her with the
and Doggo started rubbing her with the soap.
soap. She shouted, "Ow!"
She shouted, "Ow!"
because he had to rub her very hard
because he had to rub her very hard
to get her clean.
to get her clean.
When Doggo was finished,
When Doggo was finished,
Kitty climbed off the washing board,
Kitty climbed off the washing board,
Doggo climbed onto it.
and Doggo climbed it onto it.
Kitty started washing him,
Kitty started washing him,
and he shouted, "Ow!"
and he shouted, "Ow!"
because her claws were sharp and kept scratching him.
because her claws were sharp and kept scratching him.
Then they both stood up and
Then they both stood up
squeezed each other,
and squeezed each other,
so that all the water in their hair dripped out onto
so that all in the water in their hair dripped out onto the floor.
the floor. Now we need to hang ourselves to dry,
Now we need to hang out our sails to dry,
Kitty,
said Kitty,
because we have so much hair.
because we have so much hair.
If we stay inside,
If we stay inside,
we will never be dry.
we will never be dry.
You're right, said
You're right,
Doggo.
said Doggo.
We will have to hang
We will have to hang
ourselves up on the washing line.
não sei pronunciar essa palavra, vou pular ela. Up on the washing line.
They went into the garden
They went into the garden
where the washing line was
where the washing line was hanging
hanging from the tree.
from the tree.
They climbed up the tree
They climbed up the tree
and then onto the washing line.
and then opened the washing line.
They didn't need any pegs to hang themselves from the
They didn't need any pegs on the hands
washing line because their claws were very
because their claws were very sharp.
sharp. They hung from the washing line
They hung from the washing line
and the sun shone on them.
and the sun shone on them.
The sun is shining on us, Dog.
The sun is shining on us.
Oh, said Kitty.
Doggo said Kitty, on we will dry.
Soon we will be dry. But just when she finished
But just when she finished talking, a big cloud
talking, a big cloud appeared
appeared
and it started to rain.
and started to rain.
It's raining,
It's raining,
shouted Doggo.
shouted Doggo.
Our laundry is getting wet.
Our laundry is getting wet.
We must take it down.
We must take it down.
Quickly, they both jumped
Quickly, they both jumped off
off the washing line
of the washing line
and ran inside the house.
and ran inside the house.
Is it still raining?
It's still raining, asked Kitty.
Asked Kitty.
Asked Kitty.
It has stopped, said Doggo,
It was stopped, said Doggo,
seeing that the sun was shining again.
seeing that the sun was shining again.
Let's hang our laundry up again.
Let's hang our laundry up again.
So they went into the garden,
So they went into the garden,
climbed up the tree,
climbed up the tree,
and then onto the washing line,
and then onto the washing line,
which they hung off with
which they hung off with the claws.
claws. The sun shone on them,
The sun shone on them,
and they were so happy
and they were so happy
to see their laundry dry.
to see their laundry dry.
But then it started to rain.
But then it started to rain again.
It's raining, shouted
It's raining,
Kitty.
shouted the Kitty.
Our laundry is getting wet.
Our laundry is getting wet.
We must take it down.
We must take it down.
Quickly, they both jumped off the washing line
Quickly, they both jumped off the washing line
and ran back inside the house.
and ran back inside the house.
Then the sun shone again,
Then the sun shone again,
so they went back to the washing line.
so they went back to the washing line.
But then it started to rain again,
But then it started to rain again.
so they ran back inside the house.
So they ran back inside the house.
They continued hanging from the washing line
They continued hanging from the washing line
and running inside, and then going back
and running inside
to the washing line
and then going back to the washing line
until it was evening, and
until it was
the
evening
sun had stopped shining.
and the sun had stopped shining.
By that point, they were both clean and dry,
But at that point they weren't both clean and dry,
although they were very, very tired.
enough, they were very, very tired.
The laundry is done, said
The laundry is done, said Dogo.
What a day,
What a day,
said Kitty.
said
We
Kitty.
did our laundry just
We did our laundry just like the adults do.
like the adults do. So now it's time to go to bed, said
So now it's time to go to bed, said Dogo.
They climbed upstairs and into their beds and quickly fell asleep.
They climbed upstairs and into the beds and quickly fell asleep. The end.
The end.
The end. Tá. Então, esse foi o vídeo. Espero que tenham gostado. Eu não sei se eu vou dividir em duas partes. Ficou bem grande, 39 minutos. Com certeza eu vou dividir esse vídeo, provavelmente em 4 vídeos, e vai ser o que eu devo postar na semana, não sei. Mas para quem chegou até o final aí, minhas considerações a respeito do texto. Eu achei bem divertido, eu não consegui entender tudo. Eu vou reler ele, vou separar as palavras que eu entendi, as que eu não entendi, e tentar ter uma compreensão maior. Mas eu entendi, eu diria que uns 70% dele. Inclusive eu achei a história muito divertida, muito engraçadinha, na medida do possível. Ela é um pouco repetitiva, tipo esse parágrafo aqui mesmo, ó, se eu não me engano, ele se repete, né? Não sei se é esse ou se é algum outro. Mas achei ele mesmo, que se repete. Ou eu que me repeti mesmo e não percebi, né? Porque acontece. Mas enfim, acredito que não tenha sido isso. Mas pode ter sido também. De toda forma, é isso. Gostei do texto. E sobre minha pronúncia. Eu vou tentar me ater mais aos detalhes, tentar ficar bem presinho na repetição do que eu estou escutando, porque eu percebi logo de começo que eu estava falando o que eu pensava das coisas, ao invés do que eu estava escutando, de tentar imitar, e a ideia aqui é escutar e repetir, e também associar a palavra, né? Então, é ler, escutar, repetir o que foi escutado, associando a palavra para eu passar a ler com base no que está escrito, no que foi dito. Quer dizer, com base no que foi dito e não com base no que está escrito, porque se eu for sempre ler o que está escrito, eu sempre vou falar do meu jeito mais abrasileirado, pelo menos é o que eu acho, né? Isso aqui é a minha ideia, não sei se eu estou certo. De toda forma, gostei muito de ler, eu achei que foi muito denso, ainda mais pra mim que tô voltando agora a pronunciar, a ler. Eu não tenho o hábito de ler textos em inglês no meu dia a dia, tem muita coisa que eu leio em inglês, mas não textos assim grandes, complexos, não muito complexos, nem esse aqui é um texto simples, mas o que eu quero dizer é que eu não entro em um site em inglês e leio uma matéria, por exemplo. Então, se eu conseguir fazer isso aqui pelo menos uma vez por semana, 2 vezes, vai estar sendo muito bom. Sou do hábito de estar lendo e ao falar é ainda melhor, então é isso. Gostei de ter feito, sei que não ficou boa a pronúncia, mas é um começo. Espero que quem tenha chegado até aqui tenha se divertido. É isso aí, valeu, é nóis, falou.